I'd like to drill in a little bit more into what you said. You had some advice for young professionals, or actually just not graduates yet, who are thinking to become enterprise architects. But the first advice you gave was that they must land the right job and don't just go for the money. But what is the criteria for a right job?
Okay, the right job must be the right environment. Okay, firstly. Secondly, the people management also must be right, because I come across with the organization. It's a big organization, and happen to be I bump into the general manager, and then general manager asked me, Aaron, what do you do? Oh, we train your IT people, your business people to be more productive and also understand about business concept, business technology, and basically to make your team smarter. So the boss feel like, oops, I don't like that, because if you make my staff smarter, most of them will be leaving my organization, right? So
this would be an example of a wrong organization.
Yeah, wrong organization.
Okay.
Right? They may be paying good, but you have no future, because the boss don't believe you want it to be smart. Whereby actually you must land in the organization whereby the organization want you to prosper, want you to become smarter, invest in the human capital, instead of they just want you forever to become
So Aaron, how as a young IT person, how do you take it upon yourself to see a variety of projects or see a variety of implementations that will give you good on the path of being an EA architect?
Okay.
Like variety is important, right? I mean, you need to see enough variety. Yeah.
Yes. Of course, first of all, the person must have eagerness to learn. It cannot just enough the job, I got the job, I go home, I'm happy. So the person must continuously learning. And of course, secondly, it must involve in the ISA chapters to interact with others architects.
ISA chapters, huh?
Yes, and also find a mentor that can guide them, because they need to see how those successful architects go through in life. In addition of just reading from the internet, attending seminar, so like certification is very, very important. They need to prove themselves that they are certified with the industry recognition. So like the provided by the ISA certification as well as Open Group. These are the two leading architect certification in the world.
Okay. Advice for fledgling, must land right job and need to be exposed also. Need to be exposed as in must learn the ITABOK.
Yes. Okay. The last thing I want to advise is that they must be able to sharpen their human dynamic.
Sharpen their human dynamic
early, because most of the time is that all those people, for instance, presentation. If you are given, okay, so you go present. No, boss, can get somebody else. So it's like many people are just refused to give an opportunity.
This is actually
human dynamic.
It's a barrier, right?
It's a barrier, and most of us are born not to speak in the public, not to present. We are not comfortable with talking with the strangers and etc. So, because as we understand that 80% of the job are human dynamic, so like all the human dynamic characteristics like communication, negotiation, presentation, and then listening skill, communication skill, all need to be top notch, to be brass. I mean, instead of just attending the technical training courses, you also need to attend some of the human dynamic courses, because this is the
survival skills.
Survival
skills. Yeah, survival. Especially in big IT organizations, you need these skills to survive.
Yes,
that's what it meant. Yeah.
Okay.
Example
like typically a good manager, they want to hire a staff smarter than him at least 2 times, smarter than him or her at least 2 times.
Aaron, even though the concept is very appealing, they say that a good manager here will be someone that is hiring someone smarter than them.
Yes.
In practice, I hardly see it happen. In practice, most people will not hire the person smarter than them for fear of being replaced. And it's a very human. You can sort of understand it, in a way. And that's the reason why people in the organization, they hire the smartest, best top person they come, because they know that it will cascade down. If that guy is not the smartest, right? I mean, you cascade down, right? All of them will be like second grade, B grade. Steve Jobs had an entry on that in his biography. He said that if all the B people will start hiring C people, they will start hiring D people. So even though you say that, right? I don't know. I've never seen an implementation in China, maybe in China, where managers actually hire someone smarter than them.
Yes, I mean it's seldom, but as a matter of fact, if you don't hire people smarter than you, then your life is tough, nightmare, because you cannot have a free time, because your staff relying a lot on you. But if you have the smart staff, just give them direction, they can run themselves. But opposite way, if you are the staff, you want to have the boss less smarter than you.
How's that possible?
Because if your boss is smarter than you, you have nothing in terms of performance in front of his or her eyes. You will never get a promotion faster. But when your boss is less smarter, your boss will look at you as an asset. And you will get faster promotion. Like when I was working for FedEx, every 6 months I got promotion, because I don't say my boss stupid, but he looked at me as an asset.
So he wants to keep you, basically.
Keep you. Yes.
Anything else you ask?
Because if your boss is super smart, you will never become an asset. Because your boss said, I don't need him. Give me the job 2 hours, I can do it 5 minutes. Give me a certain big job, took 2 days, I can do it in 1 hour.
What about language?